Welcome to Thoughts Off the Stem. I'm Justin Barone, and today we're smoking in the bong, we're smoking GMO Cookies by Spinach. It's an indica. It is 25.4% THC, and it has a total of 1 milligram of CBD. Excuse me. And in the joint with our glass tips, we are smoking something new. I figured I would try this out. It's called Organic Sugar Bush. It is from the Green Organic Dutchman. I really like it. I tried it out yesterday. It's a sativa. It is 25%, 24% THC, then 0.1% CBD. And the terpene profile is 2.6% terpene profile with myrcene, limonene, and farnesene. So it's got a bit of an earthy, spicy, citrusy flavor. I know those all don't go together, like in your head, but they do. It works out. And it's a sativa. Like I said, I smoked a little bit of it the other day, and it was actually really tasty. So yeah, so that's what we're smoking in the joint and what we're smoking in the bong. That bong hit was awesome. Thank you for joining me, Justin Barone, on your Friday at 4:20 p.m. on Thoughts Off the Stem. I hope you're having a good week. I hope the week has treated you right. I hope you're having a good time in life, basically. So I've got some good news, actually. That's why I poured a little shot of Pisco, because we celebrate with Pisco over here, baby. I've been trying to find another part-time job to go along with my Instacart deliveries. So I finally did it. And the best part is, this job gets my foot in the weed industry, baby. I got a job as working at a dispensary, a local dispensary. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I haven't started yet. I should be starting actually on Monday. So look at that. I did my cancel. It's taken about 6 months to find a job within the weed industry, but I finally fucking did it. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. So I have something to celebrate this Friday. I hope you do too. So cheers to you, and cheers to starting off the weekend. Let's have a nice little shot here. Whew. Oh, that's a kicker. Oh, man. I think I didn't clean that glass. There's a little bit of scotch left in there. Oh, those don't mix. But yeah, so I'm super stoked to be a bud tender, essentially. I get to talk about weed all day with people, and then in my free time, or my other part-time job, I get to shop for munchies. Dude, I'm living the fucking stoner life, baby. I get to talk about weed all day, and then shop for munchies all night. It's pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited. So I started working out again because I had a lot of anxiety towards getting this job, even though it's only a part-time job. I just really wanted it. I wanted it to be fun. I wanted a fun job that I could do on the side that would guarantee me some income, right? So I was super excited to start it, but I did the interview, and then I had to go and get a background check. Right? So waiting for the background check was a little bit nerve-wracking. Not that I have any problems. It was just nerve-wracking. I want to get working, right? I want to be around weed all the time. So I noticed that over the course of a few days, about a week, my anxiety started to build up. So I haven't been working out as like frequently as I had in the past. So I'm trying to get back into a regular routine. And if you've listened to this podcast, you know that no matter if I want to work out, what I do is I put on like man movies, like what I consider to be man movies, right? So like I'll put on Fast and Furious or whatever. But my go-to is Schwarzenegger movies, because god damn, I love those things, man. They're over-the-top action. Like the death count's ridiculous. He shoots everything. Have you ever noticed that when they're when they shoot in those, like in Commando, for example, okay? He comes onto this property and he just sprays like an AK-47 and hits everybody. I don't know if you've ever shot guns before, but that shit doesn't work. You're lucky if you hit the side of a wall doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the side of a wall? A wall. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, anyway, I wanted to get back into working out, and what I do to motivate myself is I put on Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, right? And then, as I'm watching these movies and working out and like in my head, if I don't have one of those movies playing, in my head, okay, I have the Schwarzenegger voice always telling me to do better, essentially, right? Like, the voice in my head sitting there going like, come on, lift it, you pussy, do it now, what are you, a baby? Come on, no! You know? So, that's my motivator, alright? Then I started thinking, because not long after I worked out, I got the call that I was going to be starting at this place. And all I could think to myself was, what if you had, like, a weed coach? You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, you're a bud tender, you talk about weed and stuff like that. But what if you could like, you know how there's life coaches, right? Okay, what if you could be like a weed coach? Like, you pay your $150, and the weed coach comes over and teaches you how to use and what to do with weed. You know what I'm saying? Dude, that'd be so awesome, right? And because I was watching Schwarzenegger movies and the voice in my head was Schwarzenegger, I'm going, what if you had him as your weed coach? Like, think about it, okay? Think about it for a second. So he's all like, he's all into, you know, fitness and stuff, and you've seen videos of him like coaching people through sets. What if you could have him doing that, but with weed? So I thought to myself, what would that look like? And this is what I think that would look like. Okay, so I'm going to take a bong hit, right? And I've got Schwarzenegger as my weed coach. And he comes in, and here's my $150. What do I do, right? So he comes in, sits down beside you, and he's like, okay, so now you are going to be smoking the weed. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to smoke it through the bong at the first time. Maybe not the bong, but that's all you've got, so that's what you're smoking, okay? So what you need to do is you need to get your posture right. Yeah, you need to stand up tall, get your chest out. You need to open up your lungs. You need to take maybe a couple deep breaths, yeah? Maybe eat a mango. This is my imagination of how this would go, okay? Okay, so now you are sitting up straight, yeah, you got your lighter, yeah, okay, you got your bong in your other hand, it's full with the weed, yeah, and you're gonna smoke that weed, you're gonna get it into your lungs, and you're gonna take a deep breath, yeah. You're gonna take in all of the bong hit like this, watch, okay, here you go. We're lighting the bong, here, lighting. We have taken in the weed now. And then we exhale. And then we exhale the weed, and then we cough, and then, yeah, we're good. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now it is your turn. And then you go, and you mimic him doing it, but like, as you're doing the bong hit, he's sitting there going like, okay, now you get to, and he's like holding you by the chest, and he's moving you upright, he's not letting you slouch, like, I don't know. To me, I thought that'd be fucking hilarious. That'd be awesome. I'd pay for that. But then again, I think I kind of have like a man crush on him. I don't know. But yeah, that'd be fucking wicked. And then, from there, okay, I started thinking, what if he worked in a dispensary? You know? And I know like a lot of people, like I go into a dispensary and I'm like, hey, I know what I want. I'm like, I want this. There's not a lot of questions. Maybe if I'm buying like, I don't know, like a bong or something, I might have some questions about that, or like a vaporizer, a G-Pen or something, but not about the weed, right? But like a first-time user comes in and they get him explaining like how terps and shit work. Dude, I would love to meet that guy. I would love to work with that guy. But the problem is like, I think don't meet your idols. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I think I idolize him too much. I love it. I love everything he does, dude. So you walk into a dispensary, all right? And he meets you. Hi, how are you? How old are you? Yeah, okay, this is good. Yes, come on in. Yeah. And then you're like, I want some whatever weed. No, this is not the weed that you want. No, because you know why? Because it is like baby puffing. Yeah, you don't want the baby puffing. You want the big boy. Yeah. It's your first time? Okay, no, maybe then you want the baby puffing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that one is an excellent one for a beginner. Yeah, okay, but you got to try and do more and more reps every time. I don't know. Fuck, dude. I think... I can see the problem is I can see the skit, like the thing working out in my head, and it is hilarious. Like, if you can visualize any of that, I don't know how that is not funny to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy, he's all about, you want to get your pump? You're gonna go work out now? Okay, so what you want to do is you want to smoke something that is more on the sativa side. Yeah, with the pinene. You want the pinene because the pinene keeps you focused. It helps you get your mind and your muscle together. Yeah, you were thinking, you were doing the reps. But at the same time, you are smoking and you are having a good time. You're happy, you know, because when I go into the gym, I like to be happy. Everybody's like, yeah, always smiling. I'm like, yeah. And this with the pinene will help you. Dude, come on. You kidding me? That's not funny? Oh, shit. That would be hilarious. And then I thought from there, okay, aside from doing the Arnold... I feel like weed coaching could actually be a thing. Like, you pay somebody to come over and help you, maybe not $150, but, you know, they help you pick the right weed for you, find out what works for you. Like, you know, walk you through all the different stages. Dude, I'm telling you, with the whole legalization of cannabis in Canada, there's a lot of different opportunities that a lot of other places don't really have. And that's pretty exciting because, like, it's a new business. So it's, you know, there's all kinds of different things that are going to, like, branch off it. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to have a weed coach that sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're doing dabs. He's sitting beside you. That is not big enough. No! You did the quarter dab last time. This time you have to do the full gram. Come on, do it. Take it. Come on! There's no get to the chopper. There'd be like, fuck, what would it be? It'd be like, come on, get to the smoke spot now. You know? Dude, I find the stupidest shit funny. And then, okay, so like, I grew up on like all these big action stars, right? And then you think about like, not that I could do their, you know, voices or anything like that, but like you think about those guys coaching you through, like Sylvester Stallone coaching you through a bong hit. Yo, you gotta take it. I don't know, man. That's just funny to me. The idea that you could have somebody like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, you know, fucking, yeah. I don't know, that's funny, man. But it's time for some weed facts. And since I've been watching shit like The Predator, I thought we would start off with a weed fact from the Army. So, the Army, back in the day, this is from laughinggrassco.com. 10 interesting facts about marijuana. Okay? The Army used it as a truth serum in World War II. They gave prisoners marijuana-laced cigarettes, which got them talking and giving up like actual info. I mean, I believe it. There's some times where you get talking on weed and you're like, whoop, you say whatever. You know what I'm saying? And like, I get it. I see how it can work. I don't know if it's a truth serum, but I can see how it could get you to a point where, you know, you're talking to somebody and they're just divulging a bunch of shit because why not, right? You can find these weed facts on toss420.com under the weed facts link on the menu. So, weed fact number 2. A study in 2012, I know this is probably debunked by now, but I thought it was interesting, so I put it up here. A study in 2012 found that smoking marijuana could improve lung function and possibly reverse the effects of smoking tobacco. I don't know if I buy that. That's got to be debunked by now, I would think. But yeah, so that's what this thing says. And it says it also increased the participants' lung capacity. So even though you smoked it, it still helps your lungs, which is like ass backwards, really. And they believe this was due to the lack of chemicals. So what is it? Cannabis only has like 400 chemicals in it, whereas cigarettes, because of the added everything, is like 4,000. Yeah. Weed fact number 3. Have you ever wondered how they named weed? I have. Because it's like, to me, it's like paint. You know? Like, how do you come up with, like, you know, I don't know, whatever the fucking weirdest paint name is you could think of. Eggshell, mango, guacamole blue. Like, you know? How do they come up with that? Well, in weed, naming weed is done in a smoke sesh. That's what I'm saying. That's awesome. Growers and seed farmers smoke the strains as they brainstorm names, and voila! You have names like unicorn poop and donkey butter. Which totally makes sense, right? Because if you're gonna, like, you need to know. You need to know. Like, wine tasters, I wonder if that's how they come up with wine names. Or is wine like a lineage? I don't know. But I do know that I'm really stoked to have my foot in the cannabis industry. I'm excited to be able to talk to people about weed. Dude, I geek out on weed, though. And, like, yeah, it's a good time. I really enjoy it. I feel like in the last few episodes I've done enough. I've done too much of the, like, information, you know? I'm getting high. I hope you're high. I hope you're enjoying the sesh. Hope you're enjoying your Friday. I hope this is a good start to your day. I hope you found my Arnold impressions pretty funny. Because quite honestly, like, imagine him, okay. Like, here's my problem. I couldn't get past him, like, ordering a coffee. You know what I mean? To have him coach me through a bong hit would be hilarious. Let alone, like, imagine, okay, in the morning, he gets to work, right? He's at the office. Does anybody have any coffee? I need some coffee. Come on, I get to wake up a little bit here. Come on. And then someone brings him a coffee. Did you put cream in it? Like, yeah, cream and sugar. Why would you do this? You have destroyed my coffee. It's black, always black. Maybe a little bit of a coconut. You know, coconut oil. Put that in there. Yeah, that's delicious, but no more. Yeah, I had a good drive home from work today. Yeah, there was no traffic. I didn't run into anything. No, it was great. Like, dude, oh. I love that guy too much, I think. I definitely do have a man crush. I have a man crush on Arnold Schwarzenegger. I hate to say it. No, I don't. I love to say it. I do. I can't help it, man. I grew up on that guy. He's awesome. I'm not saying you can't do any wrong, but at the same time, like, he bounces back from everything. I want to be resilient like that. You know what I'm saying? That's my hope. So yeah, so I'm smoking this, what is it called again? Organic sugar bush. And yeah, it's a very, like, peppery taste. If you smoked, what is it? Sensi Star? It's very similar to that. The taste anyway, I think. But then again, my taste buds might be fucking dead. Because the other day, here, I'll tell you a little story. The other day, we went to get slushies because my kids were being good. So I figured, all right, we'll go for a slushie run. So we go for a slushie run. Okay? We get there, we all make our slushies, blah, blah, blah. There's one flavor that is cappuccino. All right? Now, my youngest daughter, who's 8 years old. Now, it's on her that this happened because she is a slushie professional, all right? We've been there plenty of times. She knows what she's doing. She can read. She's fine, all right? So she ends up putting cappuccino slushie in her slushie, all right? We get in line to pay for the slushies. This girl takes a swig, like a sip of her slushie, okay? Her face goes all, like, I'm disgusted. She looks up at me. I go, what's up? She goes, this tastes... She goes, okay. She looks at me straight-faced and goes, this tastes like shit. Middle of 7-Eleven. I was dying laughing. I didn't give her any trouble, nothing like that. It was fucking hilarious. So I switched slushies with her, okay? All the kids tried it, said it tasted horrible. I tried it, I was all right with it. So my taste buds might be dead. So I don't know how much of, like, my tasting weed can tell you about the actual taste of weed. But it does remind me of Sensi Star. 7 Acre Sensi Star, to be precise. But yeah. So that was pretty good. But okay, so lately my kids and I have been talking about a lot of different stuff. And we've been talking about things that are myths. And because, like, I've got a job at a dispensary now, I was talking to them about the fact that I'd be talking about weed and all this. And so now they're more aware of the fact that I use weed. But I've started to find out in those conversations what their thought of weed is. Now, all of them think it's, like, bad and horrible, okay? So we've been having conversations lately about what's good about it. And I've started explaining to them things that, like, what it helps, you know, like how it helps, it can help anxiety, it can help, you know, muscle, like chronic pain and things like that. But they're being told on a constant level, or on a constant basis, that it's bad, even though it's legal in Canada. So I've started to try and change the stigma with that. But then it started to make me think about other things that we thought, like myths about life, that we think are true. Or we think are true and are not, or we think are not true but are true. You know what I'm saying? Okay? So, I went on a little bit of a deep dive to find some facts that I didn't know. Maybe you know these, maybe you don't. But dude, my dude button worked. No, it doesn't work now. It works on and off. It's got a mind of its own. But dude, for real, I've got some weird facts that'll blow your mind. I'm just reading the thing. It's from parade.com. It's 110 weird facts that'll blow your mind. And you can find these on tots420.com on the menu under Dude For Real, on the Dude For Real link. So Dude For Real fact number 1. I don't know if you knew this, but the next time you have surgery, you want to ask your surgeon how many hours he's logged on, like Call of Duty or some shit. Something video games, because this is the first Dude For Real fact. Surgeons who play video games at least 3 hours a week perform 27% faster and make 37% fewer errors. Yeah. So you want a guy that plays video games. Dexterity, baby. That's what I'm saying. Okay? Now, here's one that's about a giant guy, a wrestler, Andre the Giant. Yeah, I don't know if you knew this, but apparently, okay, the NYPD had a police officer follow Andre the Giant around whenever he went out drinking in New York. Why? Not because they wanted to arrest him. It was to make sure that he didn't get too drunk and fall on anybody. I believe it. He's a big dude. And oh, here's one for you, for the Americans that listen to this. So all you guys that are all against weed and it's all bad and keep it illegal on the federal level, fuck you. Because here's something that you probably do, okay, that you don't even realize is a federal crime. That's right. In America, it's a federal crime to use your roommate or friend's Netflix account. Booyah, bitches. So look at that. You're just watching videos, man. Well, I'm just smoking some grass, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Everybody's got their fucking opinion. You know what I mean? Like, even though it's becoming more and more normalized, I guess, there's still those out there that think like, oh, it's this bad thing. But here's the thing. If you're just watching movies on your friend's Netflix account and your friend's not there, doesn't live in that house, you're committing a federal crime. That's basically the exact same as sitting on your couch smoking a joint. Think about that, you naysayers of weed. This joint is really tight and pulling. I hope you're enjoying the sesh. I don't know how this is gonna go. We'll see once I check it. But yeah, I hope you're having a good Friday. I hope you like the Dude for Real Facts. There we go. Now it's puffing. Yeah, if you you know, like I said, I can't remember if I said this at the beginning now because I'm all high, but these guys, the packaging that these guys made for this organic sugar bush, the stuff that's in the joint here, dude, it's solid. It's a glass jar instead of plastic. It's heavy duty. You can put it flat. It's got two different ways you can stand it to display it, and it's flat, or there's like a little flat part on the back, like yeah, and you can flip it up. I told you I geek out over weed. I'm really excited to start this fucking bud tender job, dude. Well, those are my thoughts off the stem for this week. Thank you for joining me, Justin Barone. I hope you come back next week at 4:20 p.m. with Thoughts Off the Stem on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, YouTube, wherever you get a podcast. It's out there because I put it out there. And while you're checking out the podcast, if you want a main spot, go to tots420.com. Check out, I've got the links to all the audio options, all the video options. You can check out the weed facts, the Dude for Real facts, links in the menu. Check out the Tots 420 shop. Get yourself a sweatshirt. I don't know why I said it like that. Pick up a hat, a mug. I don't know. Might be cart before the horse, but whatever. If it's out there, it's ready to go. I don't have to put time in later, right? Think ahead. That's what I'm saying. Until next time, keep your lids low, baby.